Good morning and welcome, respected Balakrishna ma'am, our academic consultant, Principal Saroja Ratnam, Vice Principal Ajita Nair, coordinators of the respective sections, teachers and my dear friends. We begin our program by lighting up the lamp. I request Principal Saroja Ratnam and Vice Principal Ajita Nair to do the honors.
And we are greatly honored to have with us our academic consultant, Mrs. Balakrishnan.
Thank you ma'am. Now I invite Amo Garalkar, Standard 10th A, to take over.
28th of February, it's celebrated as National Science Day. But do you know why do we celebrate this day as National Science Day? Iconic Indian physicist C.V. Raman was on board one day. He was way home from London, and a question struck him that why sea is blue. He was not convinced with the notion that it is because of sky's blue color. So, in 1928, he published a theory that came to be known as Raman scattering or Raman effect. Raman scattering refers to the change in the wavelength of light beams that occurs when the light beam is deflected by certain molecules. Difficult to understand, right? Let's simplify it in this way. You see an apple on a sunny day. It's red in color, right? But why? Well, the sun's light is made up of 7 different colors with 7 different wavelengths. Similarly, what you see in a rainbow. Now, the apple is made of certain molecules which interacts with the sun's light. Most of the light is absorbed by the apple except the red, which is reflected, and we see a red colored apple. Similarly, every object around us is deflecting different colors, and we get to see different colored objects. For this, C.V. Raman was the first Asian to be awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in the year 1928. So, to honor this, we celebrate 28th of February as National Science Day. Thank you. I now call up Arpit Doke to do the proceedings.
Thank you, Amok. He has explained us in a very simple way about what is Raman effect and why we celebrate 28th of Feb as the National Science Day. The purpose of celebrating this day is to throw some light on the importance of science in our daily life and also to show the achievements and efforts made in the field of science for human welfare. Every year, the National Science Day is celebrated with a theme that spreads the message about the importance of science in our daily life. The theme is decided by the Department of Science and Technology. As has been the practice in our school, we at JN Pettit celebrate this day with lots of vigor and enthusiasm. Though this year we are facing this pandemic, we at JN Pettit have fought all the odds to ensure that this enthusiasm, if not the same, have risen by leaps and bounds. Let us now refresh our memories with this video clip.
Science is involved in everyday life, right from getting up in the morning till the time we go to the bed at night. Whatever we do is essentially based on various aspects of science. And here we have our inquisitive learners and budding scientists who will be showing you some experiments today.
My name is Arnav Akshay Lantishe. I study in nursery A. Today I will talk about L. We can achieve the L. but it is everywhere. It takes the shape of things. See, I feel air in the balloon, and it has taken shape of the balloon. Thank you. Everybody, my name is Surya Tetri. I study in LKGB. Today I will learn demo on properties of water. Things mixed in water. Water is no shapeless. Water is colorless. Water things mixed in water. This is 2 glasses of water and 1 bowl with sugar and 2 drops of bowl. And this is turmeric with 1 bowl. Oh, water is very tasteless. I put sugar on it and stirred it. Water is sweet. I put next. This is 1 glass of water and 1 glass of turmeric. Water is colorless. I will put turmeric on it. Stir it. Water becomes yellow. Water is union water solvent. Thank you. Morning teachers and my dear friends, I am Kartik Su from UKGA. National Science Day is celebrated on 28 February every year. On this day, Sir C.V. Raman was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1930. Schools and colleges across India celebrate this day, organizing various competitions, exhibitions, and debates. And moreover, we are grateful and thankful for the great scientists who worked hard this pandemic. Thank you. Good afternoon, my friends and my teachers. National Science Day is celebrated every year in India on 28th February with great enthusiasm. So today I am reciting a science poem. Tiny egg on a teeny tree, teeny tiny egg you see. Tiny teeny insect egg has a tiny things with legs. And that tiny furry mon took a little look around. What's the furry crawling thing? Here is the answer. Here I see caterpillar. From an egg-eating leaves get well-fed caterpillar. Eat a heap, find a quiet place to sleep. Larva cover just can't miss. In a real pool chrysalis inside changes did occur metamorphosis. Yes, sir, I wait and wait and wait. It turns to something really great.
Science Fair. My name is Saksham Sachin Utekar. I am from class 3rd B. Today I am presenting one science and presentation on topic brain and its part. The brain is divided into 6 parts. First, frontal lobe. Second, temporal lobe. Third, occipital lobe. Fourth, parietal lobe. Fifth, cerebellum. Sixth, spinal cord. The frontal lobe. The frontal lobe is responsible for problem solving, thinking, planning, or organizing short-term memory and movement. Temporal lobe is responsible for speech, hearing, memory, and smell recognition. The occipital lobe. Occipital lobe is the primary visual area of the brain. Cerebellum. Cerebellum combines all the sensory information from the eyes, ears, and muscles. Parietal lobe. Parietal lobe helps in processing sensory information such as taste, touch, pain, and temperature. Brainstem. Brainstem has functions such as breathing, regulation of blood pressure, and heart rate. These are the functions of different parts of brain. Here I have shown all the parts of brain all together. I would like to thank the teacher for giving me this opportunity.
I'm Jeet Sanjay Saudhi from JNB Technical High School, Post C. Today I am going to show you science experiment how to make a dancing popcorn. In this experiment we need half a cup vinegar, 1 tablespoon baking soda, 2 tablespoons corn kernel and half a glass water. First step is take a half glass of water, then add baking soda, stir until it dissolves. Then add corn kernels. You slowly add vinegar. Very quickly you see the reaction. Wow, you see the dancing popcorns. What is this happening? Because the vinegar and baking soda reacting together to form millions of tiny bubbles of carbon dioxide. The bubbles lift the corn kernels up to the surface. Thank you.
My name is Rusdi and I am from class 4B. Today we will make yellow color in the water, yellow and red. Only things are required is Ariel's powder I have and turmeric, 1 glass of water and half piece of lemon. Now first we will 1 little spoon of turmeric in the water and now we will mix it well. See that the water changes in yellow color. We will take suffix and now mix it well. See that the color becomes yellow to red. We will mix some lemon juice. What do you think? What will be the color? And now mix it well. See, now the water has came in the yellow color again. Thank you.
Hello everyone. Happy National Science Day. The National Science Day is celebrated every year on 28 February in order to mark the discovery of Raman effect by Sir C.V. Raman. The program celebration aims to highlight the achievement of famous Indian scientist Sir C.V. Raman, who won Nobel Prize in Physics in 1930. The government observed the first National Science Day on 28 February 1987. The National Council for Science and Technology Communications helped scientific institutions in coordinating National Science Day. The event is celebrated across the country in schools, colleges, universities, and scientific research institutions. The National Science Day is celebrated by organizing public speeches, science movies, science exhibitions, debates, quiz competitions, lectures, etc. The National Science Day is celebrated across the nations with a theme to promote science-related activities. On National Science Day, the government felicitates the Shanti Swarup Bhatnagar, awards the scientists who have done outstanding work in the fields of science. The National Science Day creates the awareness about the importance of science in the daily life of the people. The National Science Day calls for the continuous advancement of the science in the country. Thank you.
Hello everyone. My name is Mohammad Ghazi Parekh from Standard 4G, Jailpati Technical High School. Today I am going to prepare two simple experiments in front of you. So let's start. First we'll add some water to the glass. Now we'll put the lemon into the water. So what we see is that the lemon sinks into the water. Why? Because the density of lemon is more than the density of water. So that is why the lemon is sinking into the water. Now we'll remove the lemon. Now we'll add a tablespoon of salt to the water. Let's mix it properly. Now we'll put the lemon back into the water. So what we see is that the lemon is floating on the water. Why so? Because of the salt, the density of water is more than the density of lemon. So the lemon is floating on the water. Hope you enjoyed the experiments. Thank you.
Hello everyone, this is Saket Vispute from Standard 10B, and today I'll be showing you some simple and interesting experiments based on Newton's laws of motion. The Newton's first law states that an object continues to be in rest or in a state of uniform motion unless an external unbalanced force is applied on it. Now we'll see an experiment based on it. As you can see, the ball and the disc both are at rest. When the disc is rotated, the ball comes in motion. But when the disc is stopped, the ball still continues to move. This proves the Newton's first law, that an object in the state of motion continues to remain in the state of motion. Now, we'll see an experiment based on inertia of rest. As you can see, the coin is at rest, and when the disc is flicked off, it remained at rest and hence fell in the container. This proves the Newton's first law, that an object in the state of rest remained in the state of rest. Now, we'll see an experiment which is based on Newton's third law of motion. It states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. As you can see, when the switch was put on. Due to the wind force, the car started to move in this direction. When the direction of force was reversed, the car moved in the opposite direction. And this proves the Newton's third law of motion, which states that every action has an equal and opposite reaction. Thank you.
Hello my friends, let us see how science is an integral part of a kitchen and garden. A common ingredient, turmeric powder, is used in a daily cooking, which is a natural ingredient for base. Let us see how it works for base. Sodium hydroxide. Now I will add a pinch of turmeric powder into sodium hydroxide. Wow, it turns a beautiful crimson red color. Similarly, we can use hibiscus flower extract for indicating the base. This is sodium hydroxide again. Add some hibiscus pulp. Bravo! It turns green. Now, my friend Neville Gavla will show you how hibiscus flower also acts as an indicator for both acid and base. Let us take a sample of natural acid present in different foods. This is a tamarind, light brown color, and this is a hibiscus flower extract. Now, my friend Neville will add some hibiscus flower extract to tamarind powder. Wow, what color do you see? It is a beautiful peach color. Thank you, Neville. Now, I would like to call my friend Eric. This is lime juice, which is turmeric. My friend Eric will add some hibiscus flower extract to lime juice. As you see, the solution has turned into reddish pink color. Thank you, Eric. Now, I would like to call upon my best friend, Sian Dalwari. This is the orange juice. Now my friend Sian will add hibiscus flower extract to the solution. A vibrant peach color appears. Thank you, Sihan. So did you see how science is playing around in our kitchen and garden? I hope it was a wonderful experience for you all. Thank you.
The world around us is a sea of colors. But how do we see these colors? Hi, this is Shivkumar and let's find it out with this interesting video. Psyshock here. So the eye is a wonderful boon of evolution, and however granted we take our eyes for, we are always grateful to them. How do these great things work then? Well, the eyes work by refracting light in our surroundings on a retina. Retina is a thin paper-like tissue at the back of the eye. Refraction mainly works in three parts: the cornea, the lens, and the retina. The cornea takes light and sends it towards the lens. Then the lens focuses the light on the retina. Retina is made up of rod and cone cells. Rod cells help us to see in the dark, while cone cells help us to see in light. Cone cells are of three types. These three cells together make a world colorful. White light is made up of 7 different colors with different frequencies. The three different types of cone cells together work to make different colors we see. Frequencies of red, green, and blue only are administered by the cone cells. Then, how do we see yellow and so many different types of colors? Well, we don't have a specific yellow or any other color cone cell, but when yellow or similar light frequency like purple and all hit our eye, then two of the or the three of the cone cells work together and send signals to the brain in small amounts. These signals then are interpreted by the brain, and the brain tells us which color it is. Okay, so when yellow light frequency hits eye, both red and green cone cells fire up and send signal to the brain at the same time. This makes the brain interpret that the thing we see is yellow.